How's it going, everybody? Today is November 11th. Trapping season opened up yesterday, so we got the day off and we're gonna try to get a bunch of sets in. It was pretty warm yesterday. The highs were in the 70s. Today the high is only gonna be maybe 50, and then for the rest of the week the high is going to be 40. It's going to be doing a lot of freezing. They're talking a little chance of snow next Tuesday. So what do you know, second day of trapping season, we're already looking at freezing weather and possibly some snow. If it doesn't snow, it'll more than likely rain. So guys, if you've been following me for a while, you understand why I do these why I do all these hay sets, all these straw sets. Got the truck loaded down with straw. You know, we're ready, guys. I'm not gonna mess around with too many dirt holes. I might pop one or two in here or there, you know, just depending on the situation. But we're gonna be throwing a lot of hay and straw sets out today, guys. I'm not gonna be messing around. As you can see, all this, you know, it's mud. We got water and mud, very little dirt. You know, that's what's going on. So I think we're gonna go ahead right here, right in here. Last year's where we had that hay set, caught quite a few coon and a couple coyote out of it. But I think we're either gonna do one here, or I might just put it right here. Kind of thinking I'm gonna put it right here, because a lot of times them coyotes, they'll follow this little drainage out of this field and they'll follow it down into this creek here, this little ditch. Northwest winds will be blowing across this ditch like this. So if I put this set here and they come by, they should get a good whiff of it. So yeah, we're going to be running around today getting some sets, and then we'll be checking traps tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a hay set put in right here, and then I'll turn the camera back on. All right guys, well, we got our first hay set in of the year. I ended up putting a little bit of my mouse meat bait that I made last night. I put it down in the hole, sprayed a little bit of coyote urine up there on the back, and put a little bit of Hawbaker's coyote gland lure in there. So yeah, first set done. We're gonna go on up the way there and make another one. All right, y'all, we got our second set in today. Did kind of like an RJ style dirt hole. Been watching a lot of Edge Snyder this year, and I really like the idea of this set. This is the same spot where we had that coyote bait and lure test. The farmers came through and did the field, and the old one's like right here somewhere, but it's all smashed in. So I went ahead and got on the edge and redid it. Boy, it's windy today, but what a beautiful morning to be out setting traps. This is our second set here. We put some what did we put in this one? Cavens, Hithwa Valley bait, some Graw's Big Red Fox, or Big Red #1, or whatever it is, that Graw's Fox lure. I really like that stuff. I've been using it for years. Put a little bit of coyote urine on the backing, and the coyotes left us a little bit of scat here. I found it was right here, so we went ahead and set that there. So there's that set. There's set number 2. We're gonna get on down the road. All right guys, this is how I keep track of my trap line. This app right here. I go trapping. I do use a pen and paper still, just because you can't always trust technology, but we're going to go ahead. Set type, we got a straw set, trap, we got the offset jaw coil spring, we used a Duke 550, we used our winter kill, and our mouse meat. Save. That's all it is, fellas. Got our trap. You can add a picture to it if you want, but I really like that app. It seems like it helps keep track really well. But we got our hay set here, we got our RJ set there. Be a sweet double if it happens. On down the line, guys. Man, it's a windy one today. Good and dry there, guys. Still really dry. A lot of my veils got soaking wet though. One of our we did a little experimenting this year, and I just literally spray painted a few traps. So I've seen where people, you know, they sell different paints and dips and stuff you can do. I literally just spray painted this Duke 550. We're gonna put it in this hay set here and see if it'll connect. Go ahead and get this strap set. Bring it down to night latch. Get some of that dry straw. That's key, guys. It's got to be dry. I'm gonna dig around in these wet bales, find a little bit of dry straw. And I'm literally just pushing down and kind of twisting that trap. Now, if you guys watched my my straw / hay set video, you'll see what I'm talking about here. Is this trap, it's pretty much suspended in the straw. It's just setting on dry straw, so you're not going to be able to bed that super tight like you would a dirt hole or whatever. You know, this is going to have some give, so I'll call that good. Now we're just going to shake some of this, gotta play the wind a little bit. Some of the smaller, you know, inside the bale, if you dig in, you can get some of that dry stuff. We want that smaller material covering our trap. And not a whole lot of it, just enough to cover it, guys. See, there's my pan there. You can still pretty well see the trap. Pretty much just breaking up the outline of it. There's that. So what I'm gonna do is grab some of this, just kind of break it apart, bust it up, kind of spread it out a little bit. With this one, we'll kind of, I was gonna make it kind of like a walkthrough, but we're not gonna do that. Never mind. Just literally busting this stuff up, guys. I want to get these coyotes confident enough way out here walking around on this before they even get up to the set. That really helps, guys. It really does. People might not think it does, but the more comfortable they are coming to your set, the more committed they'll be when they come in. One thing I love about these sets, guys, there's tons of eye appeal here. The set, you know, you take this stuff and just scatter it out. I'll scatter it out all the way out here. Don't bury your tools though, like I'm doing, or you won't find them. That's why I paint them white. These sets are fast and they work. Now making sure I got my low spot up in here. So that's where they're going to want to step. Trap's right there. Make that the lowest spot. Kind of rough this stuff up a little bit. Make a little low spot there, kinda. Bait and lure. That's all it takes, guys. Off to the next one. Alright, well, just got a couple dog proofs in here along this road. I know these coon travel this road quite a bit. Just using some of our homemade raccoon bait and a big old jar of strawberry jam that nobody ended up eating. We got a bunch of that. Got jars of this stuff. So I figured coon would probably like it. We'll smear some out here on the road, try to get their attention. Yep, we got us a dog proof set right there. And then we got one on the other side of the road over here too. I was seeing a bunch of coon tracks in these mud puddles here, so I figured I'd go ahead and set them. We're gonna go, there's a little ditch that runs inside this timber line here. We're gonna go set a few on that, and we're gonna head out to the next property. Alright guys, we got a culvert going under the road here, coming through this ditch. I've seen a lot of coon sign down here. A lot of coon tracks walking that ditch line. We put a 220 conibear right there on the trail there, on one of the high bank trails. And then we put a dog proof down here. I think I'm gonna set another dog proof on here. Maybe just right in here somewhere. Or maybe right up there. Yeah, I'm trying to cut all the coon and possum off before they get to my coyote traps out there. So yeah, we'll probably put another dog proof here, another dog proof there, and then we'll head on down the road. Oh my God, dude. All right, guys, well, this cold front is pushing through right now. Temps are dropping, the wind is ripping. We're pulling up to a farm. We did pretty well at this farm last year. Right when I stopped and was checking out the pond for some beaver sign, the farmer stopped and talked to me. He said he's pretty sure I got all the beaver out. He hasn't been seeing any problems. Super excited about that. He's got another farm he's wanting me to trap now. Guys, that's key. Keep in touch with the landowners. If they know you're doing well, they'll talk to their friends. They'll open up new spots for you. But anyway, we're pulling up to the spot. I'm not seeing any beaver activity. I was going to set some beaver traps here. He did say he was seeing a few muskrat, so I'll probably set a muskrat float or two maybe later on in the week. I want to see if this ices up a little bit or not with this weather coming in before I do that. So we're going to head on back to the back here, get some coyote sets put in, and then we'll probably come down here by the dam of this pond and put a few coon traps in too. The coon are probably coming up to the grain bins, if I had to guess. That's what they've been doing in the past few years. So yeah, we're gonna go on up here and just kind of scout around and see what happens, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we are at the next location here, and I'm going to show you guys why this hay set shines and why I use it so often. So this ground down here, it's pretty tacky. It's still pretty muddy right here. I don't know if you could tell, but the lighter stuff out here is kind of dry. I just did like a little RJ set out here. There's that set. Traps right here. So we got that there. And then we're gonna put one of our hay sets here right where everything's all muddy and nasty. I suspect that this set's gonna, after the next few nights, probably freeze over and it'll be inoperable. This one down here should keep catching. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing set, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Alright, guys, there's the finished set. I really like the contrast that the straw has against all this mud. Gives it some good eye appeal. Just go through there and kind of scrape my knee spots away, kind of rough it up a little bit, get them used to walking in that stuff. So we got that hay set there, and we got an RJ set right there. We're gonna head on down around the field and hopefully we get a few more sets out, guys. I don't know how much I'll be able to video today. It's pretty windy, so take it easy, guys. All right, guys, well, we just made it to the next location. We caught a few coyotes right here last year, and as I pulled up, I just noticed there's a ton of feathers right here. Ton of feathers. A little bit of scat right there. There is a pond not far from us, and if I had to guess, that was probably a mallard hen. Looks like something got him a duck here. Something definitely got him a duck. Little trail going. Yeah, there's some more feathers back up in here, back behind them weeds. They probably sat there and ate it. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put a straw set here on the corner and probably one right out here in this field. So we're gonna go ahead and get these set, and I'll be right back. All right, now we need the bait and lure. Seen her fork off a little bit. This thing's starting to stink. Alright, on this one, I haven't tried this lure yet. It's a Milligan brand Steppenwolf. It's a food type lure. So we're gonna go ahead and shove some of that down in there. We can find something to, this will work. Find something to get a little mix of that on there. Oh, just landed right on my thumb. Smear that on there. It's not what I really tend to use for my lure applicator, but it'll work. Put a little fox pea on there. I'll put all my stuff in the truck and I'll finish covering this with straw. And we'll head on to the next one. We got a straw set here. We got a straw set there. Hopefully they'll produce. We will see. Get all this stuff back up in the truck. Come over here and spread our straw out. One of the reasons why I like leaving so much extra straw on the ground here is so when I make the catch, I got plenty of material here. I ain't got to keep hauling material in here. That makes sense, guys. Even though I'm right off the drive. See, and I make a mess with this stuff, guys. You want it? This is eye appeal. All this is eye appeal. Busted up hay bale set. That's all it is. All right, there it is, guys. There it is. Hopefully we'll have something in one of these two traps tomorrow. On to the next ones. All right, guys. We got a little drainage ditch coming under the road there, and we're pulling in right there, so I figure I might as well pop a few coon traps in here. There was some sign down here. There's a little trail going alongside of this willow tree. I went ahead and put one dog proof there, and then I found another trail over here going right on the other side of this little conifer tree. I went ahead and put a 220 there on that trail. So we're gonna head up to the truck and probably gonna run to town and grab some lunch, grab some more supplies. I think I'm gonna need some more straw before I hit the next location. That'll be the second time I filled the truck up today. I got about 2.5 bales in here still, and I definitely think I'm gonna need some more. So yeah, we're gonna head to town, get our supplies back in here, get some more straw, and then we're gonna head back out, set some more traps. All right, guys, we're at our next location. We're starting off with putting a couple dog proofs here. Pretty neat little spot. There's a little water hole here next to this old milk house. We ended up putting a dog proof right here. We got our homemade coon bait with a little bit of strawberry jam on the rim. And then we got another dog proof over here. We got our homemade coon bait and some Caven's moonshine on that one. I love that lure. It's a sweet cherry lure. But yeah, they're gonna come up here, get them a drink and a little snack, get caught. They'll be waiting here for us in the morning. Now we're gonna go set a few coyote traps out there in the fields. All right, guys, sorry about the wind. It's really starting to pick up, but here you can see where we are setting our next coyote traps. We got an RJ set right here, and we're on location, guys. There was a bunch of coyote tracks here. We're at a big crop exchange where a field road comes through here, and on the other side of the truck over here, we got one of our straw sets. We got one of those right here. Bunch of sign here, guys. We're gonna go on down here, make a few sets, and then probably up against that timber over there. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we just got us a little flat set put in. It always helps if you make a little trail. They will follow that. We got a little gland lure, and that using that little tuft of grass there. We got a little gland lure and red fox urine. Traps right here waiting for them. Hopefully they'll walk through here and get caught. We're gonna go set a couple traps over by the truck and head on to the next spot. Take it easy. All right, guys, it's been a busy day. It's still about 40 degrees out, but I had to get down to a t-shirt. It is getting warm. Been working pretty hard. I've got quite a few coyote sets out. I probably didn't explain earlier, but a lot of the properties that I'm setting today are just properties that I can trap before deer season. A lot of my spots I have to wait until after deer season to trap. A lot of the landowners, you know, they think the trappers are out there scaring the deer off or whatever. So anyway, we're out here. We just got a hay set here. We just put that little flat set over there in that field. We're gonna run on down this ditch line here to where it meets that field road, and we're gonna put a few sets in down there as well. On to the next one. Guys, what a day it's been. I've been hard at it since about 7 o'clock this morning, and I believe it's pushing 5 o'clock right now in the afternoon. Man, what a busy day, guys. We ended up getting, I think, 33 sets out, most of them being coyote sets. We're at the last place here. We got us a nice little dirt hole there. And then I was gonna set an RJ set there, but I didn't really like it. And then I seen this trail. Here. I went ahead and put a blind set right here. I seen some coyote scat. Found that coyote scat there, so we got a blind set right here. And then I put a dog proof right here where this trail splits. I put a dog proof there, so hopefully we can pick up a coon or a possum before they plug up our other sets. Plan on setting a few more sets here tomorrow, but the farmers, sorry guys, I know it's pretty loud out there between the wind and the highway right here, but tomorrow when we come out to check, I plan on setting a few more sets in this spot. And man, I'm gonna be like a kid on Christmas tonight. Been antsy all day setting traps. I've been non-stop setting traps. I didn't even really take a break. I was gonna take a lunch. I ran to the house, let the dogs out, and I loaded the truck back up and headed out. Yeah, guys, we ended up getting 33 sets out. The majority of them are coyote sets, but I did set a couple of dog proofs. And I think I put out 2 or 3 conibears, 220s. So yeah, guys, the sun's setting. We're gonna go ahead and cruise on back to the house, go get the kids, and we'll see you guys in the morning for a check. Stay tuned.